Feeding video number 2, and starting off with... There she is. See if she wants it. What's in there? Now the waiting game. Because I don't... She's burrowed. Anyway. The waiting game. Speaks for herself, really. My god, her legs are gorgeous at the moment. Yeah, but this is Banshee, my A, Versicolor, and is that a bit of webbing? That is it, it's a bit of cheeky webbing. But yeah. Move on to the next one and let her eat a meal. Here's my bee bag sling, sorry, I ain't got hold of my camera properly. So I think I might be rehousing it into something a bit bigger which will last longer, plus this substrate has got really boggy. It's not like I'm going to lose it now, it's a decent size, so let's see if it's hungry. Showing the threat posture, does it want it? Oops, scared of it. See if it grabs it. Sorry if I'm talking a bit quiet. Don't think it actually wants it. Well, I mean, I don't think it'll actually go for it. Do you want it? Come on, you're showing a threat posture. Have it. Have it. Showing a threat posture at it. Did it actually grab it, or what? Because if so, that is the most... wait a second, that is the most gentle takedown I've ever seen. It has as well. That is the softest takedown I've ever seen in my life. Oh yeah. She's getting a nice size now, she's a little inch sling, which still doesn't want to use its hide that I've gave it. So yeah, I think next time you'll see it, it will be in... I think I might put it in this, which as you can see is a lot bigger than that, but I might put a bit deeper substrate. It doesn't really climb the sides, so... What do people think? Does people think I should put it in this yet? Or do you think I should keep to that but change the substrate? Let me know in the comments, but we'll move on to my next one. You won't see the video, but basically she didn't want to eat and she went for the tweezers, but she didn't want to eat, she was just being pissy. So that's Marceline, didn't want to eat. Hades, the June Scorpion, and at the moment it regularly turns... No, it barely ever turns down food even. As you can see. Very cool species to have. Very good. And they're not too expensive as well, usually around the 15 to 20 quid mark. And that's actually some leftovers of a cricket. I mean, locust leftovers. There's no point picking these up because these are absolutely tiny. So yeah, very ravenous eaters. So we'll leave him to feed and move on to the last one for today. I've never shown this before, but this is what my scorpion does once it's stung and killed its prey. It runs around with it in its mouth, and it's so funny. I just thought I'd show that because I find it absolutely hilarious. Let's see. He's going to go behind his cactus in a sec. I'll just show you. And what a guess. Now sit behind there and munch it, and I'll put his coat bar back. So yeah, one of my coolest eaters. So yeah, we'll move on to the last one, which will be my tomato frogs. Back to my star feeders, and see if I can get the lid off one-handed. Yep. Let's see if they're hungry. And as you can see, as I said last video, these are not ambush feeders. That literally grabbed that one from underneath that one's nose. All of them are out of the box, yeah. So I'll just video these for 2 minutes and see what happens. I know sometimes it seems like they're squabbling a bit, but they never do any harm to each other at all. They may flick the tongue at each other, like thinking it's food, because literally the smaller one will flick its tongue at anything that moves. If I move that leaf behind her, she will flick her tongue. She always does it. But yeah. Very, very good feeders. All frogs are, to be honest, but I just like these. Oh. Cheeky. Oh, I shot 2. But yeah. What is that? Can't tell what that is. There's a little like... Let's have a look. I think it's substrate mites are on her, harmless. You can see like literally 1 or 2 little white things running along her, and they're substrate mites. You can see it perfectly on this video because it's the little white thing running along her. You can see one on her head now between the eyes, and they are completely harmless. They're just substrate mites. Usually they don't even live on animals, but these 1 or 2 will just crawl down while she works. She's actually at the back where the soil is. So yeah, just so people don't question that, substrate mites are harmless, and it's one of the most common things I see in my tanks. But they are actually really helpful as they clean. They clean the substrate. They're very similar to what they're called now. I cannot remember what they're called, but they're very similar to them that help clean out tanks. I can't remember, but literally they're harmless. I think actually it might be not substrate mites, it might be the other one that I can't remember. I know Mystic Spid will correct you straight away because she did a video about mites and she mentioned them, and that's what I think it might be. It's one or other. I'll never worry, because I know none of my animals have mites, and I know the live food doesn't. Oh yeah, I'll be doing a discussion about why I stopped using crickets after this. It'll probably go up before, but it's just a discussion about why I stopped using crickets, and I'll try and find the article, but I'm not promising anything because I did read it quite a while back. So yeah, see you in a bit.